Odie TV here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odie keeps it real. Yeah, you guys. So as I already knew, right, the narrative is already starting to be leaked, right, about this Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. situation. And and I already knew that it was going to come down to this. I already knew what they was going to do. And, I see what the PBC and Showtime is doing. Right. Let's go to let's share it. Is this the information? Yeah, that's it. Let's share it. Look, according to Ring Magazine, new information unfolds involving the Earl Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford mega fight, right? And we just gonna read this bottom paragraph. The fight, which will be for the Ring's vacant 147 championship, is not yet signed, but it is in the process of being negotiated. What was also understood that both southpaws want the fight, and many associated with the fight stated that they would like the fight to take place this summer and certainly within 2023 calendar year. Complications seem to be coming from one side. Look, complications seem to be coming from one side of the table, numerous sources revealed. Right? So we already see the narrative trying to play out, right? Complications coming from one side, numerous sources revealed. So the PBC and Steven Espinoza and all these guys, right? They going around and they putting out the narrative early, right? Like it's man, this shit is so predictable, man. This is why boxing is getting very, very lame. I mean, to be honest, right? It's getting very lame, man, because it's getting, this is so predictable. So predictable. So predictable, man. And I told you guys, right? I told you guys in, in probably my last couple of live streams, right? I told you guys, when it all falls down, this guy on the screen right here, Terrence Bud Crawford, is going to get the blame. And it is what it is. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is at this point. So, hey, Crawford, I don't know why you keep on going back. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? I don't even know why you keep on negotiating with the PBC. I don't even know why you keep fucking with the PBC, bro. Right? You looking like a fool now, Crawford. You looking like a fool out here, man. Right? Man, shit, I know you want to fight for undisputed. I know all that. I know you want to do all that, bro. But the odds of Earl Spence Jr. fighting you coming off of a 14 to 16 month layoff is is 2%, 10%, right? Earl Spence Jr. fighting you coming off of a 14 to 16 month layoff, bro. And people going around believing this shit. Like, so they already putting out the narrative, right? Complications is coming from one side of the table, right? Numerous sources say, yes, the PBC, they already putting out the narrative, right? They already putting out the narrative on you, Crawford. They already putting it out, right? So when it really fall on down and then Steven Espinoza, he speaks on it, you going to be to blame. And you looking like a fool now, Crawford. Right? Because I always say, you see a fool, you bump his head. Man, so it's like, how many times you going to get your head bumped by the PBC, bro? You and Bomac. and Bernie. How many times y'all gonna get y'all head bumped by these motherfuckers, man, before y'all realize they don't want to fight you. And they're gonna keep on using your name for clout, nigga. Right? That's just common sense, bro, at this point. That's literally common sense at this point. But I guess you're gonna keep on chasing, right? Shit, like even though you the more accomplished fighter and you don't want to listen to your fan base because your fan base saying fuck that nigga, right? Your fan base is saying fuck Earl. Man, but you ain't listening to your fan base no more, right? You steady chasing. Then when it all falls down, you gonna get the blame. Then you gonna come on the internet, right? Oh no, salute 2 Up 2 Down. I'm just, like shit. I'm just, I'm speaking to Crawford right now, right? Man, because it seems like that he a fool at this point, 2 Up 2 Down. Right? Because I've been telling y'all when it all falls down, right? This shit is just so predictable. So predictable that it's like, bro, like what's going on? I'm not a promoter. I'm not a manager. Man, you feel what I'm saying? Like exactly 2 Up 2 Down. He got to let it go. Bro, you got to let it go. You're not going to get the fight. They're going to keep on blaming you to get clout off your name so they can justify this nigga fighting other people. This is what this is all about. They trying to justify him fighting Keith Thurman, right? So they going through all this bullshit with these fake negotiations, all this bullshit. And then at the end of the day, it's going to be Keith Thurman and Earl in the summer. And you going to get the blame again. And then people, they going to be shitting on your name on the internet. It's going to be 1,000 videos about you not wanting to fight and all that. Bro, I don't see why you can't. It's like, this shit is sad, bro. It's like, damn, man. You not listening to your fan base, Crawford. You not listening to us. Leave this nigga alone. Leave the PBC alone. They don't like you. They don't want to fight you. You're going to be the man. They going to shit on you at the end of the day, even though you've been chasing this nigga for fucking 5-6 years. Just let it go. Like 2 Up 2 Down said, let it go. Salute will.i.am. Right? Just let it go, bro, because you're not going to fight this nigga. He don't want to fight you. Simple and plain. Man, and you going to keep on chasing. You going to keep on just running like Forrest Gump. You just going, oh, man, like, man, shit, I know that he going to find me. Oh, man, he going to find me one day. So you going to keep on chasing Earl until you 38? Right? You going to keep on chasing Earl till you're 38, bro? This, bro. Okay, I don't know what you say, 2 Up 2 Down. A fight don't take 2 years to make. Simple and plain, bro. It don't take this damn long to make. No, they're using this man name for clout, and he just keep on falling for the trap. So I got to call you out. Are you a fool? Right? Man, because you see a fool, you bump his head. And you just gonna keep on getting your head bumped, Crawford? What the fuck going on with you, bro? They don't want to fight you. Let it go. Fuck what fuck what the fans say. Right? Because they gonna shit on you because you want the fight. They gonna shit on you if you don't get the fight. Right? Like, even if you win the fight, you knock his ass out. You ain't gonna get no credit, nigga. What the? It's like, shit is sad. Bro, this shit is sad, man. Even if you fight him, you knock him out, you ain't gonna get no credit no more. Especially coming off a layoff. I need somebody to make this shit make sense. Really, because it ain't making no sense. Man, now this should have just proved it right here. Like Earl Spence Jr. was coming off a layoff. Yes, he did have a so-called retina, detachment or whatever, a retina, injury. He so-called had that. But why didn't he fight Terrence Crawford coming off of that layoff? Right, he showed for Eudanis Ugas for a belt, right? He even got Eudanis Ugas from fighting Stanionis. He paid Stanionis step-aside money to fight Eudanis Ugas. Why he didn't fight Crawford? Crawford was a free agent. He wasn't even with Top Rank then. Why he didn't fight Crawford then? Because he don't want to fight him. And they going to keep on using this man's name, and he going to keep on falling for it. Man, this shit is sad, bro. Man, but once he said he was going to ride his horses, I knew then it was over. Exactly. Man, I'm not worried about no Crawford. Man, I'm going to go home, reflect on my year, man. I just bought a ranch, man, so I'm going to play with my horses and chickens. And, I don't even know why he showed up to my fight. I wouldn't show up to his fight. Right? Coward shit. Coward behavior. Just straight up bitch behavior. And niggas gave that type of shit a pass. What type of warrior say some shit like that? I don't know why he showed up to my fight. Nigga, shut your whole ass up. Nigga, I showed up because I paid for a ticket, nigga. Or they gave me a ticket, fool. What the fuck you mean why I show up? That's what I would have said to a nigga. What the fuck you mean why I show up? Nigga, I showed up to see how your whack ass is, nigga. You gonna fight me or what? This is how Crawford got to start talking to this nigga. Right? You got to take off the gloves now. You got to start talking to this nigga now, bro. Man, because you're going to be like at the end of the day, you're going to be the butt end of the joke, bro. They already putting out the narrative right now. Right? They already putting out the narrative. Look. Man, it say complications. It says it right here at the bottom right here. Complications seem to be coming from one side of the table. Numerous sources revealed. So they already putting out the narrative on you. They already leaking shit to Ring Magazine saying that you don't want this. They already leaking shit here saying you don't want that. They already leaking shit here saying they don't want that. Even though it's them, they don't want the damn fight. They don't want the fight, so they trying to save face. So they leaking shit on you saying that you don't want the fight, nigga. Right? They leaking bullshit on you saying that you don't want the fight. And now then when it all fails down, by the end of this month, it's going to all fall on down. That's why they even putting out this narrative, right? Because by the end of this month, all this shit going to fall on down, right? Because Earl's supposed to be coming back in June, right? So they going to so the negotiations gonna break on down. Earl gonna come on back, right? And then they gonna try to justify the Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence Jr. fight. Man, but Earl Spence Jr. he tried, right? He tried to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. They was in negotiations and come on, bro. Why do people keep on falling for this stupid shit? This shit is stupid now. Y'all can't see the play? Bro, this is crazy. Man, if you can't see the play, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like the play right there in your face. It's right there. It's right there what they're about to do. Use his name. Right? Negotiations fall down. Now we can justify the Earl Spence Jr. versus Keith Thurman fight. right? Then after that fight, the WBA gonna order a mandatory, right? And then he's gonna fight Virgil Ortiz. I've been, man, I still got that in my head. He's gonna fight Virgil Ortiz. Well, I'm like, he beat Spence. They gonna say he had a long layoff and what? Come on, bro, you can't win. You're not in a winning, man, Crawford. You're not in a winning situation. This is why I need to be on your team, or you need to get some advice from from people like me, bro. People who not involved, people who on the outside looking in, and I can see the whole play what the PBC about to do, right? The whole play. This shit is sad, and it's pathetic because it seems like, man, it just seems like there's the Crawford. You just can't just let it go, bro. You should have just went and fought Alexis Rocha, move on with your fucking career. You should have just went on and fought Alexis Rocha. Move on, bro. Fuck what the boxing fans say, these fake ass trainers and all these people. Fuck what they say, bro. Why? Because at the end of the day, we know you wanted to fight. The real boxing fans, we know you want this fight. You've been literally chasing this nigga for years. I never seen a man who has more accomplishments than the other nigga chasing him for so many years. I never seen this type of shit. The nigga with more accomplishments, who done more in boxing, who's a certified first ballot Hall of Famer, chasing a nigga who ain't did shit. Just so you can get validation from some motherfuckers who ain't gonna give you validation any fucking way. That's insane. Crawford crazy. That's insane. That, bro, just imagine Floyd Mayweather, who have accomplished all this and all that, chasing around a motherfucker like, man, I can't even, name the person, but chasing around a person who don't got as much accomplishments as him, who ain't even considered to be a Hall of Famer at this point, none of that. And he chasing around this guy. Just to beat him, knock him out, and then people gonna say, nigga, bro, that win got an asterisk by it. Why? Because he had 2 car accidents, he had an eye injury, and he was coming off a layoff. Like, what? No, he had 3 car injuries, right? He had 3 car accidents, an eye injury, and he coming off a layoff. Man, I Crawford crazy. Man, like just the man, now he just want to just prove it's just some weird point. He just want to prove some weird ass point at this point, at this juncture. Like, you just want to prove some weird point. You just want to just knock him out, huh? Bro, well then, if you want to knock him out, Crawford, you gonna have to start talking some shit. Bud got to do another IG live exposing how the cowardly they are and move on. Exactly, man. Now, he got to just let it go, bro. Look, because this is just sad at this point. They already putting out the narrative. Look, they didn't leak some shit to Ring Magazine, right? They already putting it out, and I've been telling y'all this in my previous lives. I told y'all what they was gonna do. When it fall down, Crawford gonna get the blame, and then they gonna move on, and then they gonna bring up Keith Thurman and Earl Spence Jr. They gonna justify that fight while they having that fight. Man, because Earl Spence Jr., he tried with Terrence Bud Crawford, but Terrence Bud Crawford, he pulled out of negotiations like he pulled out last year, even though they wasn't going to fight last year, but he pulled out of negotiations. Bro, this shit is stupid. Apparently mandatories don't mean nothing. Ortiz fighting somebody else and Thurman disappeared. Come on, bro. Come on, man. They don't mean nothing at this point, bro. Salute 6 Mile. Oh, yeah, man. His best win was Danny. I could say his best win was who? Yeah, probably Danny. Damn. Yeah, shit, you probably right. Yeah, man. I mean, look, cause I'm thinking like, damn, like, I mean, shit, like Danny probably was his best win. Man, because he ain't beat Keith Thurman yet, so yeah. So far, yeah, like Danny is his best win. Damn, like you right. That last car accident was a mystery. It just mysteriously happened, though. You know why it happened, 6 Mile? Because he was in the car pressing up T-shirts to sell to his fans so he can scam them. That's why he got in the car accident, because he was in the car pressing up T-shirts to scam his fans. Right? That's exactly what he did. He was in the car, right? He seen Terrence Crawford knock out David Avenesian. He hurry up and man, he was trying to press up shirts, man, and he got into a car accident, right? They blame some kid that nobody see. No police report get filled out. Nothing get filled out. You say you in an armored vehicle, but it's destroyed. The whole front of the car is destroyed, but you say that's an armored vehicle? Damn. What kind of armor you had on there? Tin foil? Man, oh man, he had a tin foil covered car, man. Oh man, like they aging Crawford out just like they are doing Bitter V. Best win is probably Porter tougher fight. Yeah, no, that was his toughest fight. Yeah. That was his most toughest fight was with Sean Porter. And that was after he had low blowed the shit out of Sean Porter. That's when Sean Porter Sean Porter was gonna fight that fight different. Look at the first 2 rounds. Sean Porter was going to fight that fight. He was going to try to, he was going to try to get in and out, like he was doing on Ugas. He was going to try to do that. But once Earl Spence Jr. started low blowing him, man, he just went for broke. Man, and that changed the whole dynamic of the fight. Just look at it. Man, but Earl Spence Jr. started low blowing that man, and the referee just looking at him. So Sean Porter, he took it upon himself to start, just go in, like, because he probably figured like, shit, if I'm gonna lose, you feel what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna lose swinging, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm not just gonna let this dude just pound on my nuts. I mean, come on, bro. Man, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and then they say, oh man, he's a vicious body puncher. And then I always ask him, you always ask Earl sexual, okay, so who's the last person he stopped to the body? If he's a vicious body puncher, who the last person has Earl Spence Jr. stopped to the body? So he's such a vicious body puncher. Huh? Who the last person he stopped to the body? I'll wait. Huh? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. Man, because he's such a vicious body puncher, but who has he stopped to the body? Just because his punches be looking like, like they be looking vicious and all that, but who has he stopped to the body? Who has he stopped? Exactly. You got it, 6 Mile. Ocampo. That was the last person he stopped to the body. And when was that? 2018. But he's such a vicious body puncher. Man, knock this shit off, bro. Man, like people be straight living in delusional land. Right? Straight just making up shit. Like this dude is, man, he's a decent body puncher. Right? Man, now Terrence Crawford has had a recent, right, man, he has had a more recent, body punch knockout than him. Man, shit, and that was Ndango. Right, the same year. Come on, man. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Oh, man, like Spence, he's just such a vicious body puncher. Oh, man, he just go to the body just so viciously, and he just do this and he just do that. And then you ask him, okay, so who's the last person he stopped to the body since he's such a vicious body puncher? They be like, Oh man, Shakur has recently stopped somebody to the body before this dude. Like, stop the nonsense, bro. Just stop. Stop living in delusional land, man. Salute JH. No, do you think this fight happens? No, bro. No, JH. I'm sorry to break it to you, brother. I do not think this fight is gonna happen. Man, because if it was gonna happen, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they trying to age him out. You feel what I'm saying? Like 2 up, 2 down said. No, like Punch Quote said, salute Punch Quote, my bad, brother. Salute Punch Quote. Like Punch Quote said, man, like they just trying to age him out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And they know that he really wants this fight. I don't know for what. I don't know why he really I don't know why he really chasing the fight. You're not going to get no, it's not going to increase your legacy, in my opinion. Not in my opinion. Like, okay, like Earl Spence Jr., he got 3 belts. He's a unified champion at 1 division. What the fuck does that? I mean, come on, bro. I know you want all the belts, Crawford, but the PBC ain't gonna give you all the belts, Crawford. This is what you got to understand. You're a free agent, Crawford. You're not getting a shot at all the belts, Crawford. Get it through your damn head, Crawford. Al Heyman is not going to risk all his belts at the PBC to give you a fucking shot, Crawford, and you're not signed to him, Crawford. It's just fucking, it's just common sense. It's not hard to understand. First of all, they know Earl Spence Jr. can't beat you, right? First of all, they know that. Derrick James know he can't train Earl. It's no training that Derrick James can do that will prepare him to fight you. It's no training that Derrick James can give Earl Spence Jr. that's going to prepare him for Terrence Bud Crawford. It's nothing he can do. That's why he tried to discredit, all the shit that Terrence Crawford can do. Oh man, like that switching and shit don't mean nothing. Oh man, like man, like that footwork, man, like that athleticism, man, that's going exactly because he knows Spence don't got that type of shit. So you discredit shit like that. If your fighter don't got it, you discredit the other fighter who does have it. Simple. Simple. Derrick James know it. Earl know it. Right, because Earl been a fan of Terrence Crawford for a very long time. He used to, he been a fan of Crawford. He didn't tuned in to Crawford fight. So he know he can't fuck with Crawford. Al Heyman know it. That's why he ain't gonna give him no shot at these belts. Why I'm gonna give a free agent, a nigga who can go anywhere, a shot at my titles? That's on my, my promotional company. If he take the belts, I don't got shit at 147. What do I got at 147? Okay, I got 154, you know. All right, I got 160. Right, I'm trying to keep 147, but if I let Spence fight him at 147, this free agent, he gonna knock him out, and he gonna take the belts anywhere he want to go, and he's gonna get paid because he's gonna be the undisputed champion. So why would Al Heyman want Terrence Crawford to knock out Earl Spence Jr., take the belts to Eddie Hearn? Why would Al Heyman want that? Or take the belts to Oscar De La Hoya, right? Or take them back to Bob. Come on. Now they promotional company is running the 147 division. Do you get it? Now their promotional company is running the 147 division. Wherever Crawford go with those belts is who running the 147 division. Period. Right? He could go to the zone. Man, he could go back to BLK Prime. And that'll put BLK Prime on the fucking map. On everything. Why? Why? Because if you want to fight for these belts, you got to come to BLK Prime now. You feel what I'm saying? Come on. Man, shit, and if they gave him a bag for fighting David Avanesian, they fuck around and get that man about $50-60 million to come over there with them belts. Right? Crawford, we got 50 for you, man. You come on over here, man, with them belts, man. Man, now you know, man. Now you know that we did good business last time, you know, and come on, bro. Man, and that will put BLK Prime on the map. That will make them a force in boxing. Right? Because everybody say the 147, the welterweight division is the glamour division, right? So come on, bro. It's gonna put them on the map, and the PBC will start dwindling right at 147 because their fighters are nothing without belts. Man, shit, like what would Earl be without 3 titles? Nothing. Facts. Nothing. Right? Because he's not a real exciting fighter like that. Man, now he's a black Hispanic fighter. Like I've been telling people for the longest. He's a black Hispanic fighter. He fights Mexican style. That's what Earl do. Earl fights Mexican style. He can't fight off the back foot. He has to be aggressive. He has to be on the front foot. And he put too much, puts too much, pressure on his front foot. He leans on his front foot too much. So fighting a dude like Crawford, who's agile, who can get in and out, Spence is going to get fucked up because he's going to be on his front foot too much. And he ain't going to be able to, to get out of the way of punches. Like 6 Mile say, he's slow. He too slow. Is there a 2-time undisputed champion already? I think that going after, yeah. I think it's one in the history of boxing. Yeah, I think it's a 1 or something. I think it's 1 probably. Yeah, but yeah, like we already know. I know he going after that punch quote, but at this point, you're not gonna get it fucking around with Al. Al not gonna give you that. Al doesn't want you to have that, bro. And you know another person who don't want you to have that? Floyd Money Mayweather don't want you to have that, bro. You have to understand that too. Just like he say, me and Al is one. Just like he say, me and Al Heyman is one. So Floyd, he don't want you to have it either. You know why? Because that makes his legacy look bad. Look even worse, right? Because he was never undisputed. Never undisputed. Now, if you go on to be 2 times undisputed, right? People gonna be putting you, better than Floyd. People gonna say, oh yeah, well, Floyd, he made a lot of more money, but Crawford was undisputed twice. And Crawford did. Come on, bro. Crawford, he cleared out the 147 division. Floyd never did. You know that people gonna be putting up these arguments. Man, and Floyd don't want to hear none of that. Especially, you didn't sign with me either. Man, shit, I was trying to court you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to show up to the spots where you at. I'm fucking with you and Shakur. I'm doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Man, you don't want to sign with me? No, I don't want to sign with you, Floyd. I don't want to sign with you, Floyd. Yep, Haney, Shakur, Ryan, and others are on their way to 147 in the future. Exactly, bro. They're going to be on their way in the future. So just imagine if Top Rank, they got all the belts at 147. They going to do the same thing that the PBC doing. They going to try to do the same thing. They going to try to do the same thing. But the thing about, man, like, you feel what I'm saying? Look, bro, that's just how it is. So, like Crawford, he got bro, they not going to fight you, bro. It's not going to happen. You should just let it go, move on, and just move on, bro. Man, and just move on, because you're not going to get the fight at all. Man, like, for somebody to think that Earl Spence Jr. is going to come off a 14-month layoff, 15-month layoff, and jump in the ring with the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world. You crazy. That's just crazy to even think that would happen. Right? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they trying to make Earl seem like he just so... No, Earl ain't built like that. He been showing y'all he not built like that. He been showing us for years he not built like that. Man, because if he was built like that, he would have said, okay, Al, I don't want to fight Mikey. I'm fighting Terrence Crawford. Right? Because it's for unification and Earl. And just think about it. If he would have fought Terrence Crawford and won the belt, he'll already be fucking undisputed right now. Earl will already be undisputed. Right? But he drug up a dude from 135 just to fight him. Yeah, but even though that dude at 135 was supposed to be fighting Lomachenko, y'all forgot about that, right? Y'all forgot that Mikey was supposed to be fighting Lomachenko, and he ducked Lomachenko to fight Earl Spence Jr., and Earl Spence Jr. ducked Crawford to fight Mikey. Yeah, bro, you can't make this shit up. Bro, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, bro. They both ducked top-ranked fighters. Both of them. Mikey and Earl. To fight each other. For what? For nothing. When they was fighting for, I think Mikey was fighting for undisputed. And Earl Spence Jr. was fighting for unification. And they fought each other for what? For nothing. Come on. So this is a PBC play. They've been doing it. I'm trying to tell y'all the PBC been doing this shit for the longest. So this Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia shit it's not new. They went about it a different way, but it's the same tactic. Two fighters gonna fight for what? For jack shit. For nothing. When they can fight other fighters for something. Tank could literally fight Devin. Right? Now we hear that the WBA that they about to order, but Tank Davis and that man, like if the WBA order Tank to fight Devin, he gonna drop the belt. We already know that, and he gonna get a pass. Ain't nobody gonna call him a duck. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that, right? Oh man, he not a duck. Oh man, man, he don't. Oh man, he don't. Oh, but belts don't run Tank. Belts don't run Tank. Tank run belts. Belts don't run Tank. Watch this. Oh bullshit. Watch. Boxing is predictable if you look at it and you analyze it. It's predictable. They do the same shit over and over and over and over. It might have a different twist to it, but it's the same shit over and over and over, especially out the PBC. Bruh, I don't get it, man. I just try to come on here and just try to keep y'all informed, man. That's all I do, man. Man, and salute to, to the people who listening in, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. But this is, like we got to stop it, man. We got to stop it as boxing fans, really, and realize what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same plays. They use the same plays over and over and over and over and over. The same nonsense over and over and over. And us, and and the casual boxing fans, not the diehards, but the casual boxing fans, they fall for it all the time because they not up on boxing, right? They not keeping up with it. So the narrative changed on them, and they just go with the new narrative. They just go with the new narrative, and they not even knowing that they being, fladuped, right? You being manipulated. They putting out propaganda for you. Man, the reason that I had asked that question though about Earl Spence Jr., man, like, man, because I had got into it with my boy the other day. Man, now he's an Earl sexual. Yes, I got friends who are Earl sexuals, right? So this dude, he just think Earl is just unstoppable, right? He's just a machine. Earl is just a machine. Yeah, man, he's just a machine, bro. Man, he's just a machine. Man, I'm just like, bro, stop, bro. Stop. And then I asked him the question that I asked y'all. Okay, so he's just such a machine and he's just a super body puncher, right? Who's the last person he knocked out to the body? And you should have seen his face. That shit was hilarious. Oh man, have you ever seen somebody look out into space like, he really had to think on that one, like who the hell is this? Like, exactly, bro. You better go on back. I'm like, man, you better go on back in your memory, brother. Man, he couldn't even answer it. I had to give him the answer. That's sad. Earl sexual. I had to give him the answer to his own king. The last person his king knocked out to the body. Man, that shit just was hilarious though, man. Like it's just how he just looked at, man. Damn, man, I should have, man. Like I wish I would have video recorded that shit. Like, look, man, this is an Earl sexual for you, right? They love him so much, but they don't know too much about him. Oh man, yeah, you guys, man. So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. So just remember, I told y'all, right? That's why I put it in the title. I told y'all they would blame Crawford again. Predictable. I told y'all. In my previous live streams, just go and listen to him. I told you. They're going to blame him again. He's going to be the, the butt of the blame. And then they're going to move on. Earl Spence Jr., they're going to justify him fighting Keith Thurman because they tested the waters when they announced that, like when they had that first announcement, they were supposed to fight. Don't get this twisted. Earl Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman was supposed to been fight. But they seen the reactions of the fans when they announced that shit. Don't you remember how we reacted? Everybody went off and like, hell no, that's some bullshit. Right? They not fighting for nothing, and people start calling up Mauricio Suleiman, and he was doing interviews. Don't y'all remember all this? Man, it got a lot of backlash. That fight got a lot of backlash. Right? Because they fighting for jack shit. So they had to manipulate a way to try to sell the fight to you, to try to sell the fight to the public. And this is a way to try to sell the fight to the public. Oh, where Earl Spence Jr., he go back into negotiations with Terrence Bud Crawford, even though negotiations ain't real. And then when they fall apart, oh, Earl, he tried. Don't y'all see? He tried with Terrence Bud Crawford. He tried. Terrence Bud Crawford, he pulled out again. So Earl Spence Jr., he got to do what he got to do. Come on, bro. It's predictable. And it's going to play out like this. Watch. Watch. It's going to play out just how I just said it. Watch. It's going to play out like that. It's going to play out just like that. Right? And then we already know that the big channels, they going to come on. Right, man? Look, because they getting paid from the PBC, right? So they going to come on, these channels that's getting paid from the PBC. They going to come on and they going to push the narrative even harder. Right? Making video after video after video. Right? You already see it starting. Right? It's already starting. Just go and look around. It's already starting. And then they gonna push the video. Then Earl, he gonna announce a fight with Keith Thurman. Then people, they not gonna be so upset about it, right? Because like, even though they not gonna be fighting for nothing, but people not gonna be so upset about that fight then, because they're gonna give Earl Spence Jr. an excuse. He tried. Man, Crawford, he just scared. Crawford, he just coward. Crawford, he just ducking. We know. Same old bullshit. The same old shit. And when it play out like this, what, y'all gonna be like, damn. It is predictable. Man, it's predictable. Boxing is predictable. These promoters are predictable if you watch their patterns. If you watch what they do. You know what I'm saying? Not just listen to what they words. No, you got to watch their actions, and and be like, okay, they moving funny. They moving funny, right? Come on, man. But like, I had heard the I went to like, I had seen something about Michael Benson said that Jerron Boots Ennis said something about Jerron Boots Ennis had duck Velasquez or something like that. And then Steven Espinoza came on there and said, no, he didn't duck Velasquez but I don't know about that now. Man, like, was he offered the Velasquez fight? Did he turn it down? Was he offered to fight Steven Espinoza? That's the question. Was he offered the fight? And if he was offered the fight, did he turn down the fight? That's the question. Now, I need YSM Media, right? The dude who'll be around Boots Ennis all the time. I need these people to ask him these questions, right? Did you turn down, the Mean Machine fight? Did you turn it down? Was you offered the fight? Was you offered the Mean Machine fight? Just ask him that. Was you offered the Mean Machine fight? Man, look, because according to sources, right? Like, since we like to believe all these sources say that you turned down that fight. And if that comes out to be true, then that means then that means that you ain't even on the level of a Virgil Ortiz then, Jerron Boots Ennis. Right? Because Virgil Ortiz, he took on Mean Machine and beat him. Yeah, he got knocked down, but he beat him. Crawford got knocked down too, right? So they say. So Crawford got knocked down. Virgil got knocked down. So you don't want to get knocked down or something? So what is it? I just want to just ask questions. Hey, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know what's going on. Right now, you know what I'm saying? But I just seen a tweet about it. That's all it is. I just seen a tweet about it. And I think it was Steve Kim. No, I think it was Steve Kim. Yeah, it was Steve Kim. He came out and he said he said that about Jerron Boots Ennis. And then Steven Espinoza, he came and responded. And he was like, he didn't duck Jerron. He didn't duck Virgil Mean Machine Kavalauskas. So I don't know, bro. Because we hear a lot of stuff about Jerron Boots Ennis now. You feel what I'm saying? Like he talk, man, they be talking a good thing in Philly. They be talking real nice. Right, man? And he talk real nice. But when it comes down to it, but other stuff come out about it, right? Like when he was talking about, oh man, like I'll fight Crawford in a heartbeat. Okay, but you was offered the Crawford fight. So make it make sense, Boozy. You say you will fight him in a heartbeat, but you was offered the fight. Did you fight him in a heartbeat? No, you didn't. You brung up a roadblock even though you say that you're not even signed to Showtime. You say you got a verbal agreement. Huh? I guess, bro. I guess people, they can make sense of this, of this nonsense. They be like, what? Like, so you're not signed to him. You said you would take the fight in a heartbeat. You was offered the fight, and then you brung him up. Even though you're not signed to Steven Espinoza, you want him to be involved. Huh? Hey, shit. I guess that makes sense to some people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess that do. Right now, you're not signed to this dude. You just got a verbal. You say you'll fight him in a heartbeat. You offered the fight. And then you got to talk to him who you not signed to. Yeah, you ducked. Just say what it is, right? If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, swim like a duck, it damn sure ain't a dog. It's a duck, right? Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, though, you guys, so I want to look up that information though, about Jerron Boots Ennis, but I'm not gonna even get into that. I'll say that one probably for another one. But yeah, you guys, so man, it's so predictable, but we already knew what was gonna happen. Let me put it back on the screen, since we got more people in here. According to Ring Magazine, new information unfolds involving the Earl Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford mega fight. And for me, I'm not going to even read all that. What was also understood is that both Southpaw wanted the fight, and many associated with the fight stated that would like the fight to take place this summer and certainly within the 2023 calendar year. Complications seem to be coming from one side of the table, numerous sources revealed. Come on. Already throwing it off on you, Crawford. They already putting it on you, right? Numerous sources revealed. Numerous sources. You feel me? Numerous sources revealed. Like, come on, bro. Like, if people, they keep on falling for this source nonsense. It's like, my sources My sources, it's like, no, nigga, yo made up stories or some dude is like, bro, stop. No, you don't got no sources. You don't got no sources. Right? Man, it's like, come on, bro. Like, this is ridiculous, though. But they already putting out the narrative, man, because I already seen a couple titles on it. So the narrative is already going out. So when it all falls down, just remember, it's gonna be on this man, Terrence Bud Crawford. And you feel what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, it's on him. Right? Y'all know I keep it real. Like, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna go on this Twitter page and I'm gonna be like, bro, like, how many times you gonna keep on falling for this bullshit? It's on you now, right? You see a fool bump a fool head, man. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't put the blame on the PBC now. You can't put the blame on the PBC now, Terrence Crawford. You can't put the blame on them now, man, because they fooled you the first time, right? You seen that the first time was bullshit. They didn't want to give you no guarantee. They didn't want to do nothing with you. You seen that the first time was bullshit, right? Now you're going into a second one, and they gonna fool you again. You can't blame them, bro. Man, look, and I'm just gonna keep it like that, you guys, man. Man, I'm gonna keep it like that. Even though even though they pump faking the hell out of this man, pump faking the hell out of him because they know that he won't this fight for some crazy reason, just to prove something to these fans who don't like you anyway, and they never will like you. Right? Doesn't matter what you do, you will never be in their favor. So why even, you know what I'm saying? We know you can beat the hell out of Earl Spence Jr. Earl know you can beat the hell out of him. Earl know this. Earl know this. Right? Earl know this, man. Derrick James know it. Earl know it. Al Heyman know it. Floyd Mayweather know it. All of them know that you will whoop his ass. We all know it. It's just getting to him. You can't get to him. It's just getting the man in the ring. You're not going to never get him in the ring. It's going to always be an excuse. It's going to always be something. Right? Now they about to throw some little bullshit. Like, I already know that they're going to try to make you, they're going to try to make you agree to some bullshit terms and all that. Then when you turn it down and all this whole, all this, bro, like when it fall apart, you just going to be to blame. Just put it like that. You already to blame now. Right? For going to get your money from BLK Prime. Man, but even though this nigga, he still ain't came back in the ring yet. Right? They wanted you to wait for Earl Spence Jr. So they wanted you to sign this contract, and then you will have to just be waiting on Earl Spence Jr. And this nigga ain't in the ring yet. Right? Man, so they wanted you to wait from November of 2021. Right? Because that's when you fought Sean Porter. November of 2021. A whole year is December 2022. November 2022. That's a year. December, January, February, March, April, May. Okay, now how many months is that out of the ring that they wanted this man to be out of the ring, waiting on Earl Spence Jr.? 18 months so far. And starting next month, it'll be 19 months. Stop it, bro. They wanted this nigga to be out the ring for 19. They wanted... Crawford, bro, they wanted your ass so rusty, nigga. You needed some WD-40, baby. Man, they wanted that boy so rusty. He needed some WD-40 for real, bruh. Man, that man would have been out the ring for 18 to 20 months. Like, damn, nigga, you waiting on this nigga almost 2 years? Did you out your mind? Man, like in the Earl sexuals, they was gonna justify it too. They was gonna be like, yeah, we got him as rusty as possible. Like, man, because his last fight was, just think about that though. Just think about that though, y'all. Like his last fight was 2021, November, December. It was one of those months, right? And they didn't want him to fight none of 2022. Just think about this. The Earl sexuals didn't want him to fight none of 2022. They wanted him to wait around for Earl Spence Jr. Right? They wanted him to wait for Earl. Just sign the contract, man. Just sign the contract. Okay, but we ain't fighting until 2023. So what? Just sign the contract. Okay, so y'all wanted him to sign the contract. So just imagine. Just imagine Crawford would have signed the contract, right? And he couldn't take no other fights. He would have had to wait on Earl Spence Jr., right? And Earl could have came up with the mysterious car accident, right? When he pressing up t-shirts, right? He could have just mysteriously had an accident, right? Like he mysteriously had one, right? And he could have delayed. Meanwhile, Terrence Bud Crawford haven't had a fight since 2021. Just admit it. Y'all wanted this man to be as rusty as possible y'all wanted him to be behind the 8 ball as far as possible. Just so y'all can feel confident that Earl can, even stand a chance. That shows the coward behavior in the fan base too. The fan base are cowards. The Earl sexuals are coward fan base. It's a coward fan base. Let's just keep it a buck. They're a scary fan base who don't want their fighter to get knocked the fuck out. They don't want to see their fighter on the ground, right? It would hurt their little hearts. It would hurt their little heart. Come on, bro. Just think about that, though, man. Man. They wanted that man as rusty as possible. And the man still wouldn't be in the ring right now. He'll still be waiting on Earl. He'll still be waiting on Earl from 2021. From fighting Sean Porter, if he would have signed the contract, he'll probably still be waiting on Earl Spence Jr. right now. And that's fair to y'all. That would have been cool with y'all, right? Oh, man, he should have never signed the contract. And then it would have been, oh, man, he should have never signed the contract then. See? The nigga can't win from losing, bro. This is why I be trying to talk to Crawford. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to get him these videos. Bro, like, you can't win from losing. Right? Because if you would have said, if you would have signed the contract and you would be complaining about getting in the ring and all that, oh, no, nigga, like, you signed the contract. Why you complaining? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Man, but Earl, he got in an accident. Man, but stuff happens. Man, he's a young man. Man, man, but come on, bro. All type of excuses, bro. Oh, man, he's a young man. Man, he got hit by somebody else. It wasn't even his fault. Okay, so what a police report? It don't matter if it was a police report or not. Man, so he say he was in a medical vehicle. So why is that vehicle destroyed like that? Oh, man, come on, bro. Right, you can. Bro, it's gonna be all excuses. Instead of just saying, Earl, get your scary ass in the ring, bro. Win, lose, or draw. I'm still gonna be your fan. God damn, bro. Get in the goddamn ring, bro. At this point, nigga, I will drag your punk ass to the ring, nigga. Get in the ring, nigga. Stop playing with us. If I was his, see, now don't you see how I can, if you was here for the beginning of the video, I went in on Crawford a little bit, right? Man, because he's a fool at this point. I'm looking at Crawford as a fool, right? Because the PBC just keep bumping your head. Bumping it, bumping your head, bumping your head. Man, now, you feel what I'm saying? You just keep on falling for this dumb shit. Right, so you a fool at this point. This is how I'm looking at Crawford. I know that you are desperate. You are desperate for this fight for some crazy reason. Right, for some crazy reason, you are so desperate for this fight that you're not going to get no validation. You're not going to get no credit off of it. It's always going to be excuses. They're going to discredit your ass if you do knock him out. You're going to get discredited, not credit. They're going to shit on your win. Don't you get it? This is why I called him kind of insane. Like, you got to be insane. You got to be kind of out of your mind, right? You got to be kind of out of your mind to try to, to try to get validation from people who will never give you validation. Like, it's just like, what? You trying to gain their love or something? You trying to, bruh, stop. They don't like you. They don't like you, Crawford. They never will like you. You don't got the, man, I guess your skin ain't the right complexion for the protection. Right? Right? You ain't lighter than the paper bag, nigga. They don't like humble dudes who take care of their family and kids. Right? They don't like guys like that. No, they like dudes who be in the club, who like to jerk around with other men and do all this old weird stuff. And now that's what they like to follow, them type of guys. They will never like you. You're not that type of guy. They will never like you. Ever. You don't smoke, you don't drink. You don't indulge in bad habits. You dedicated to your sport. Right? You haven't been on camera, assaulting a woman. You haven't, man, shit, we haven't seen you in no drunk driving things. We haven't done it. Bro, like you don't fit in. You a square to them. Right? You a square. You don't fit in, brother. You're doing everything right. And that's wrong in our community. When you do everything right in the Black community, that's wrong in the Black community. When you don't want to be a criminal and you don't want to do nothing, you feel what I'm saying, like to jeopardize your life and do all this stupid shit, you're a coward in the neighborhood. You're not a man. Right? When you love your family and you want to see everybody prosper and you feel what I'm saying? You want to do good by the neighborhood. You clean up your neighborhood. You do all this good stuff for your neighborhood. They don't like you. No, nigga, you got to destroy the neighborhood. Why you ain't destroying the neighborhood, nigga? Why you ain't destroying the neighborhood, Crawford? You should be destroying the neighborhood instead of building it up, nigga. That's what we like. We like niggas who destroy the neighborhood. That's what we like, Crawford. We love them type of dudes. We like the type of dudes who got tattoos all over their body, who love to wear choke chains, right? Who love to wear purses and who love to freak up on men. That's what we love. We love them type of niggas. That's the type of niggas we love, Crawford. Bro, you don't fit in. You ain't part of the clique, nigga. You will never be part of the clique, nigga. Bro, and this is how, bro, look, and this is just how these niggas are, bro. Look at the dudes that they follow. Look at the dudes who these boxing fans be praising. Look at them. Really analyze these guys. And you will see that this guy right here, he doesn't fit in. He's not that way. And he will never be that way. So he will always be an outcast. They will always look at you as a weirdo, Crawford. Oh, Crawford is weird. Oh, man, he's on a straight and narrow. Right? Oh, man, he dedicated to the sport. Man, he love his family. He taking care of, the neighborhood. He doing all this great stuff. But I don't like that nigga. I don't like that nigga. I don't like him. Right? Man, now he looking out for the community and shit. He giving out too much free shit to the community. I don't like niggas giving out free shit to the community. I don't like niggas like that. Right? Pathetic, bro. But this is how our culture is, though. Right? Man, now, if you ain't doing some dumb shit out here to risk your life, nigga, you dumb, nigga. Oh, nigga, you ain't getting the bag, nigga. You ain't getting to the money. Yeah, I'm getting to the money the legal way. Right? Oh, yeah, you guys, man. But man, like shit, I go on a little rant sometimes, man. I go on them little rants, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it just be pathetic how it's just really sad. You feel what I'm saying? How the decent black man, how the black man who trying to do everything right, and you feel what I'm saying? He's trying to be a positive image, and he's trying to do everything positive. They get trashed like they are nothing. But the nigga who got tattoos all over his body, who run into people, you feel what I'm saying, who leave women in cars and shit begging for their life, niggas who be running lights, like niggas who be, flipping Ferraris and choking out hoes and all this old shit like that, they get praised. Salute, Dantan. Right? They get praised for doing all that bullshit. And people wonder why our community is fucked up. Why? Because all the negative get praised. Right? Oh, man, but Big CeeLo, nigga, he coming home from prison, nigga. Oh, nigga, we about to throw a party, nigga. It's gonna be a block party, nigga. Oh, nigga's gonna have all the bitches there, nigga. Oh, bro, nigga. Whoa, bro. Right? Man, as soon as little JoJo, though, he going to college. Oh, man, but little JoJo, nigga, he going to college. Oh, man. Nigga, he going to get that white education, nigga. Man, nobody care about that nigga going to college, nigga. Man, that nigga going to college. Man. You care about that nigga going to college, nigga. Man, that nigga should be on these streets making this money, nigga. Dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit get praised, though. Right? That dumb shit get praised. Do Lil or JoJo get a, do he get a, man, do they throw him a block party for going to college? Hell no, they don't throw Lil JoJo a block party. But Big CeeLo, he get a block party. Nigga, that nigga coming home, nigga. My nigga been down for 20. Oh, my God, nigga, my nigga been down for 20, nigga. Man, I can't wait to see my nigga. Dumb shit. Straight dumb shit, though. The name Earl Sexual is the purpose for that group. Bro, like they Earl Sexuals, like they man, shit, it's more than boxing with them. They got a crush on Earl. It's more than boxing. It's more than boxing, bro. It's more than boxing. Man, because anytime you can let a person just get away with the bullshit that they boxers, I mean, like the boxers that they like get away with, it's just like, bro, like it's more than boxing, bro. Right? Man, because if you see a grown man, a 30-something-year-old man, come on camera, hugging on his friend and kissing on his neck, and you don't say nothing about it, you suspect. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't care what you talking about. You got suspect behavior, right? You have a suspect behavior. Man, because real men don't move like that. Real men don't move like that. And if you from that, you feel what I'm saying? Like to each his own. To each his own. But don't come on here and try to act like you some tough guy. No, you a weirdo because you condoning weirdo behavior, right? If you condone weirdo behavior, you weird, period. And you're not speaking on it and you call yourself a man? No, you're not a man, right? Just like when I seen Deontay Wilder twerking. Huh? That's not manly behavior, right? Then on top of that, say you want to be pregnant like a woman? Hell no. That's really not manly behavior, right? Tank Davis coming out wearing a sherbet fur with a green purse, with literally a green purse. And y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all not real men in my eyes. Y'all let it get a pass? So this is where boxing is going. So this is why Mauricio Suleiman, he feel like he can bring in the others into boxing, right? This is why he doing it. Oh man, look, because when y'all see dudes like Tank Davis and y'all see all these other dudes doing all this weird stuff, right? The Charlos and all these niggas wearing purses and all that, y'all excuse it. It's nothing to be said. Oh, that's fashion. Yeah, that's woman fashion. Yeah. Right? Oh, that's fashion. Yes, for a woman. Yes, it's fashion. Simple as that. I don't know how you niggas grew up, but I didn't grow up wearing no fucking purse. Man, shit, I didn't grow up wearing no pink and no sherbet colors. I didn't grow up wearing that type of shit. I don't know where, bro. It's sad, but hey, y'all gonna let it get a pass, man. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, man, that's just what it is, man. It's really sad, man. It's really sad that, but hey, though, you guys, man, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Salute to every last one of y'all for coming through. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified. This Odilo TV. I'm gone. Peace.